Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to round 3 for Group A of the Shadow Online Tournament of YouTubers or something like that. You know, we've never actually came up with a name for that. Maybe we should do that. I've noticed that people are using different names in the videos and that's because I've not actually clarified a name for the tournament. Anyway, so in this round, as you can see, we have BlackIron and his Chaos versus Ragnarok and his Beastmen. We then have Jenna on occasion, there was Greenskins, against TzuDevil with his Beastmen. And finally we have Turin, the Beastmen, versus Zardar with High Elves. Oh dear, we got a whole round of... Hang on a minute. In the last round we have 3 games of Beastmen. Are you telling me in this round we got 3 rounds of Beastmen? Yeah, we do. Oh. While I try and ponder the meaning of all this, let's go look over the battlefield. Coming in from the west side of the map, this is a very popular one for tournament and matchmaking, as you have a nice clear centre plains to fight on, which is very even for all players. You also have hills all the way around, as well as dips that you can try and get the advantage on. You also have plenty of woods patches on the backs, the sides, the flanks, so you can try and get some vanguard in, try to get some sneaking tactics, ambushes. And of course, mobility is huge on this map. If you can get around the main armies, fighting in the centre can give you a real good advantage. So let's see if any of our players can use this map to its effect, or will they just stand in the centre and die horribly? I'm letting you guess which one does what. So yes, here we go. We have BlackIron, with his Forces of Chaos, Ragnarok with his Beastmen, so Chaos on Chaos. It's always a good bit of fun here. Let's go straight to the battlefield, the front lines, to see what they brought with them. So we'll go over BlackIron's Chaos first. He's got a front line of 3 Chaos Warriors there. On the flanks here, Chaos Mordors of great weapons. He's also brought Prince Sigvard the Magnificent. Haven't seen him in a while, so it's great to see him. Be good to see what he gets up to. We also have a Chaos Sorcerer of Death, Chosen, and a couple of Chosen of Hellbirds. A very good solid line here. Very good line. We also have Chaos Warhounds, both with poison. And finally we got 3 units of Chaos Mortar Horsemen with throwing axes. I believe that's everything on this side. Yes, let's go look at the Beastmen line. Definitely got some hard hitters here. It looks like we got 3 units of Ungol Spearmen Herds, I believe. Yes, we do. We also then have Besticle Herds. Is there 3 of them? Yes, we've got 3. So a very good solid front line here. The Besticles obviously being the muscle and them dealing with anything like cavalry and that. We also have a Gore Boar over there. Is that 2? Oh, that's mean. There's 2 Gore Boars there. We also have 2 Monitors there and a Beast Lord. So this is a really hard hitting force here. And what cavalry have these got? Centicles of throwing axes. Now, this should be interesting to see who wins, the Centicles or the 3 units of Mortar Horsemen. Should be good. Battle was only 3 minutes long, so I'm happy with that. After the last round, I also got to keep an eye out because both forces are known for being sneaky. I go with them, but I can do this as well. I hold the spacebar and we can see what they're doing. So as you can see, Chaos has been really aggressive here. I mean, does he realise the Chaos Sorcerer of Death is kind of running forwards on his own? Oh, and he's on horseback as well. Let's not forget that. What's he doing? Straight to the Spearman? Was that meant to happen? I don't know, but here you go. Good flank charge here. We got the main hit going on here. Here goes the battle of the cavalry here. Gobbo's going to get into that. Oh, the wolves are getting involved. Oh, that's just cheating, Chaos. That's just cheating. But for them pinning them in close combat, the Mortar Horsemen will be able to just throw the axes into them and do all sorts of damage. But the Mortar Horsemen here are getting the Mortar Great Ones are getting absolutely sword. But Chosen are getting involved now. But they've got caught up with this, who have got Apocalypse Vision at this moment. This is messy. There you go. And Fate of Buna has been dropped on the Ungol Monitors. That's the word. Got a Gobbo in the back here, but he's going to get cut up surely by the Chosen of Hellbirds. Yeah, look, his health is plummeted. The Chaos have destroyed this flank, so they can now swing around. It's not looking good for the Beastmen, actually. Yeah, no, I would say it's not looking very good at all in this whole flank. Though there's Chaos forces fleeing, there's more... I would say that, you do have the Goldbird and that winning this side. The Chaos, the Chosen over there, the Hellbirds. What's he up to? Spirit Leech for the Beast Lord. There you go. These guys are now getting into the rear. This could cause a mass rout at this point. But we do have Beastmen. So pretty much the Beastmen have won this flank and coming around. The Chaos have won this flank and coming around. But the balance of power it looks like it is in Chaos's favour. We do have some more Beastmen starting to flee. Oh, and these Mortar Horsemen are doing a fantastic job. The Throne Axe is taking out this Besticle herd. Where the Chosen and that Wolves take them down. These Spearmen should beat the Mortar Horsemen in close combat. But there we go. Prince Segvold is taking on the Beast Lord. This is not a good place for the Beastmen. Chaos will win that quite comfortably. Yeah, look, his health's going. His leaders are going. Got Chaos Warhounds charging into the back of the Beastmen. Oh, and the Beast Lord's starting to waver at this point. Well, both Ghoul Balls... Oh no, one's dead over there. Sorry, they're the Minotaurs, and then we've got the Ghoul Ball there. They've been absolutely swamped by the Mortar Horsemen. These guys have been absolutely swamped by Chosen and Chaos Warriors. It looks like it is going in the Chaos favour now, quite strongly, as you can see. Yeah, with the Beast Horde gone, the Bestigals going. The Ghoul Ball is trying to hold it together with the Minotaurs, but there's Chaos Warriors and Chosen, they're just going to cut them down. Oh no, the Cavalry's gone for the Beast Lord. They're going to finish them off very nicely. And yes, it looks like Chaos have the win. Oh, we do have a counter charge here, but I don't think it'll be enough. I mean, Hellbirds, those Minotaurs are just going to die horribly against that. Spearmen trying to get in, but no, they're just mean. And there we go, we have a mass row. The Beastmen are fleeing the field against the power of Chaos. So we finally have it. A win for BlackIron and his Chaos against Ragnarok. Well played, though. But it was in the balance for a bit, and then quickly started going, unfortunately. With some clever editing, I kind of forgot for the first and second battle to do the behind bit. I do apologise, so if it seems a bit janky, that's because I've had to do this. My bad. Just so eager to get these battles going. So, as you see, BlackIron, the Prince Segvold, 4 kills. The Chaos Sorcerer of Death got a nice 17. Chaos Marauders of Great Weapons, 82 kills. Very nice there. And 8, not bad for support. Chaos Warriors, as expected, good solid front line, 43, 46, 45. Very consistent there, BlackIron. Chosen got 35, the Chosen of Hellbirds got 12 and 92. That's a bit of a mix. We also have the Mortar Horsemen, the Throne Axes, 30, 30 and 24. Finally, the Chaos Warhounds with Poison, 23 and 31. So pretty good all round there. Some real good stars there. Then we have Ragnarok's Beast Lord of 11. One Gorbok 24, the other one got none. Oh dear. We have Ungol Spearman Herds. 42, 3, 4 and 12. So one done alright. The others not so great. Besticle Herds 41, 73 and 63. That is good. That is really good there. We also have the Centicles, the Throne Axes 3 and 6. They get shut down very quickly by the mobile force of BlackIron. And of course the Solid Monitors. Good choice as always. 34 and 47. So now we're going to go to the next round, if I've edited correctly. My bad. So, next round. Janet with his greenskins versus TzuDevil and his Beastmen. Now, I've been told this is quite an interesting game. We'll see how interesting it is in a moment. Right. Here is Janet's greenskins army. Everything seems pretty normal. As greenskins. Let's have a look at TzuDevil's... TzuDevil? What is this? No, so... What is this? You're Beastmen, TzuDevil, not Dwarfs. What is this? What deployment is this? I think it's one of his first games of the tournament. And he was still in the mindset of Dwarfs. But... Good grief, it's organised Beastmen. That is terrifying. See, numbers about equal. There's a lot to cover, so let's quickly just go over Jeded's greenskins. Then we go over TzuDevil's well-trained Beastmen. So we got 2 units of goblins. Well, one on each flank there to cover the flanks and give the shield. We then have a nice solid front line of 3 savage orcs. We have a giant as well, which is always good to see. We've got Wazark on his boar and 2 goblin big bosses on spiders. Got the good old rusty arrows, should always be in every greenskin army, and a couple of goblin archers as support. And then on the flanks we've got the orc biggins. And over here we have the Mangy Marauders, the goblin wolf rider archers regiment of renown, and then we got a couple of just goblin wolf rider archers. That's not greenskin. Oh dear, everyone's back. Oh, I nearly forgot. There you go. You got the... It never comes out of the proper name for these, but I know these are the 8 peak unis now. So when it says Night Goblins Regiment Renowned, and it's not telling me the name, it's the 8 peak unis. And over here, we have an very unfortunate unit of Forest Goblin Spiders. Why are they unfortunate? Because this is TzuDevil's army. I believe there's, 2 units of tentacles with thrown axes and a group of harpies on that one unit of spiders. But if he can keep them occupied for long enough, it might pay out in the long run. We have 5 units of Ungol Spearmen Live Shields, and then 5 units of Ungol Raiders. We also have quite a solid core here. We've got, I always get this name wrong, Margarth the Sadogave, the Gobbo, and a Brave Shaman of Death on a chariot. So a pretty solid choice there. Though the fact they're all bunched up together, I'm not quite sure. And on the flank here, we got another couple of Tentacles with thrown axes and some harpies. So you can kind of see what both armies were doing. Well, apart from this, we can. I'm sorry, TzuDevil. I'll stop. But it is funny. Very organised beastmen. I like it. So we'll get the battle started, and immediately the beastmen kind of stay defensive, so the greenskins take the offense. As you see immediately here, dive on these archers, but that group of forest goblin spiders are going to keep them occupied. We also have the 8 peak units getting into action here. We should see some fanatic goodness, I would have thought, coming from Janet. The archers are now coming into range. I think most of that hit their own forces, but it's alright, they're goblins, there's plenty more. So engagement here, but the beastmen aren't really moving. The Law of Death. Ah, there goes the fanatics. Very nice. We've got the archers here supporting that group, but a lot of archery coming over here. Do have a spirit leech on the giant, and you see the archers are picking them off, but where they're sort of kind of scattered, it's a little bit of damage on everything instead of just destroying something. But here we go, the first engagement, goblin against them, and then we got the savage orcs joining here. Savage orc and the giant are going to focus on the group. The Goblin Spider Riders are moving in to try and take out the Death Wizard. There we go. We have a Igavit of the Git, apparently. But he hasn't noticed. So, oh, that was nice as well. Nice bit of damage there. The Gobbo is just being shot there as it's being shot, unfortunately. I should probably focus on that. Look, these Wolf Riders are just getting into the mix. Look at them. They've just broken through this whole flank. This whole flank's going completely for the beastmen. I mean, they've got some harpies and tentacles, but it's just not enough. The wolves are just going to rip that back flank up. As you see, they're slowly getting through there. We do have some harpies attacking here, but they're getting beaten by the orc biggins, and the tentacles are just focusing on the biggins. Well, the archers are moving forward to support that. As you can see, it looks like one goblin big boss has gone, but it looks like the chariot's gone. Yep, there he is. So he's the Death Wizard, I believe, is out of the match. A lot of the Goblin Wolf Riders are going, but they've caused a lot of damage. So this flank is just complete. And as you can see, it's quickly turning into a mass rout for the Beastmen. Another good hit there. Now the Biggins have been destroyed. The archers are focusing on the tentacles, destroying them. The Goblins are actually winning that combat. Very nice. They're taking on... This unit hasn't moved, guys. See this unit being flank charged? It's not moved in the whole battle. So, there we go. Finally gets in the charge. But the Beastmen are just being swarmed on all sides. Janet is just running circles around him at this point, hitting exactly where he wants to hit, taking out the archers and that, causing so much damage. As you see, the giant is getting buffed. Here we go, has been dropped on him, and I believe Skabs gets dropped on him as well, which pretty much the Ghoul gets absolutely smashed in. So the Beastman, he's now going. Come on, giant, take him out. There he goes. Fantastic. Fanatics dancing in the back there. And you've got some savage orcs taking on the Morgoth Sedograve, but all this is now charging in. Harpy's being shot. The back's been secured by the greenskins. Yeah, you've only got one goblin big boss against this, but he's just chasing archers. It doesn't matter at this point. The greenskins own the field. Huge balance of power swing in Janet's favour. Unfortunately, it looks like the beastmen are out. No matter how disciplined a beastman is, it can't beat a savage orc. That's, I think, the moral of today's story. So there we go, a win for Janet on occasion. A well played for TzuDevil, first time using Beastmen. If you're used to playing as dwarfs, you know, who are very defensive, good range, good armour, Beastmen are the complete opposite. They're about mobile, aggression, numbers. So well played for giving them a go, absolutely. Well tried. Definitely learnt, I suspect, a lot from that battle, so we won't make those mistakes again. Now we move on to the third and final battle from this round. So, the final kills for TzuDevil on General Occasion. As I mentioned in the first battle, I kind of skipped over this when I was recording it, so I've had to try and edit it back in. I'm hoping it all works okay, but let's jump straight to Markov got 12 kills. You got the Brave Shipment of Death, didn't get any kills. He got shot down really quickly by Janet. Gobbo got 5 kills before getting stunned by Giant. The Ungol Spearman Herds 9, 25, 10, 1 and 35. The Ungol Raiders, quite a few of them, 11, 9, 4, 2 and 0. Then you got the Centicles of Throwing Axes, 54, sorry, and 42, 41, 20, 19. So pretty good. Harpies there got 53 kills and 26. So some units did alright, but others just did barely anything for the cost of them, unfortunately. They have Janet with Wazarg with 15. The Goblin Big Bosses on the Spiders got 17, 15. The Goblins, 76 kills! This Goblin unit got 76 kills, guys. I think that needs a clap. Well done, Goblins. And then you got a group of Goblins of 30. The Savage Orcs, as expected against Beastmen, 87, 70 and 126. That's painful. The 8 Peak Loonies, there we go. They've 88 kills. The Big Ins have 16 and 50. Goblin Archer Support, 33, 8. And the Rusty Owls got 34. The Forest Goblin Spider Riders got 3 before they got absolutely overwhelmed. But that's not bad. Then you got the Goblin Wolf Riders of 4 and 8, but good harassment, the same as the Marauders of 8, and the Giant there with 30 kills. So well played by Janet on occasion. Congratulations, TzuDevil and your Beastmen. And hopefully, if I've edited this right, it will now go into the third battle. This is Turin of his Beastmen versus Zardar and his High Elves. This is going to be messy. We all know Turin. I'm looking forward to this. So, here we are on the battlefield of... I've forgotten his name now. Zardar. I apologise, Zardar. Zardar versus Turin. Zardar of the High Elves. Turin of the Beastmen. Let's go over Zardar's army first. So, we got some spearmen there. I believe it's 4 groups. Yep, 4 groups there. Nice gap in the middle for these Swordsmasters of Howarth to go through. We also have some Loremaster Sea Guard with shields. So, good support. Archers and spearmen. And a good group of archers there. We also have Turin, and we have a noble. I believe that's just, is that a griffin, a pegasus? It's a eagle. Well, I knew what I meant. We also have some reavers over there, and some reavers, I believe, over here. Yep, so for a nice bit of mobility, but a decent all-round little army there. I mean, the one thing that's really lacking is magic here. There is no magic, so that could be a problem. Now, if we look at Turin, yeah, he's done his usual thing. He is everywhere. And this is how Beastmen should be. Kind of hit from every angle at once and cause all sorts of problems. So we got an Ungol Herd here. We have an Ungol Herd here. We have Minotaurs with great weapons. We also have Ungol Spearmen Herd of shields. A Madago, the Dark Omen. A Cygorg. I bet you he's got the ability to summon more Cygorgs. Am I right? Spawns a Cygorg, there we go. Yeah, we all knew that was going to happen. So there's his artillery. We also have some Besticle Herds there. 1, 2 there. We then have, I mean, I want to say this is the front line, but there's no front line with Beastmen here. 3 Centicles of Throwing Axes. 1 with great weapons. Got Chaos Warhounds of Poison and Ungol Spearmen of Shields. And on the flank here, we have Chaos Warhounds of Poison and another Ungol Herd there. So, you can kind of see what's going to happen in this battle. It lasts 4 minutes. The High Elves aren't that badly done, but where you got this fixed formation, the Beastmen can kind of just... Oh, first rock throw... Oh, that was a good first hit there. The swords, they do nothing to block the rocks. Is there going to be a second one? I bet there is. Ooh, pretty. The swords don't block it. You see, the Reavers have moved into a position there, but so have these Reavers. And I think that's because he doesn't realise these guys are here. But then again, these are just infantry. There you go. He has now gained visibility on them. But the Reavers are kind of committed to dealing with this. And those Swordsmasters are gone. I can tell you that. No swords going on the formation here. Why have the Sea Guard and that round forwards? What's going on, guys? But here we go. We got the first actual class Ungols coming in here against the Spearmen. Archers trying to give support. So is the Eagle. got the Ungors coming over here. As these guys, well, they peppered the wolves, but they haven't actually dealt with them. But he's got to try and do it with this flank charge. But look, he's only just gained visibility of these guys, and they're going straight for the Sea Guard, who have now started to scatter. These Sea Swordsmasters are getting absolutely slaughtered. This flank here, the cavalry's really hit hard, and we've got a good cavalry battle going on here. Got some Swordsmasters coming in. These Spearmen should really get involved as well. But remember, these are just light cavalry, but these are heavy cavalry, so they will probably cut through. In comes the wolves there, completely missed Turin, and just going straight for the main fort. The Swordmasters are beaten up. The Spearmen, so the High Elves have won this flank skirmish. But, oh, that's a good rear charge there. That's going to keep them... Oh, and his archers, what's happening here? Oh, no, and they're all blobbed up, and he got multiple hits. That's immediately made him start wavering. Turin trying to move up. But you can see how Turin's kind of testing the defences, moving in and out, seeing what he can or can't do. But there you go, the Besticles have now got involved here and here. And I think... Oh, no, it is just the Besticles. But there is 2 Cygles. Of course there is. And now the next wave's coming in. The Minotaur's going to say this. But this is how Turin plays. It's so tactical, breaking it down. He's pretty much made these wood High Elves split up. And now the Centicles are getting in there. Friendly fire Cygles. No, bad Cygle. But as you can see, the support for the archers is gone. The centre's gone for the High Elves at this point. Even though it's Sea Guards, it's... Yeah. There was no front line, so these guys just walked through. And these guys are now swarming on the Ungors, but Turin probably just doesn't care about that. Because he's focused more on this part. I mean, we still got units here, just hanging in the back. The Besticle herd is being these guys here. We got an attack going down here. Oh, very nice bit of fire there. But the Great Swords, as you see, are being absolutely destroyed by the Minotaurs there. And yeah, the High Elves are gone. Look at this. There's no High Elves left. I mean, how many is that? 300 High Elves. It's just pockets of resistance, unfortunately. I mean, oh, one Cygle's even joining in. Oh, the Noble's trying to get at the Cygle to try and take him out. But the Corners Force trying to come in here. Oh, and even the Dark Omen guy's coming in now. But he was trying to get the Cygle so he could get some glory, but I don't think it's going to work. The Prince is more likely going to break. There he is. He's starting to waver. Spearman in the back. Looks like victory for Turin here against the High Elves that he quite literally tore apart. Yeah, there you go. Didn't even take the Cygle out. Turin's only lost a couple of hundred beastmen in this, and a lot of them were probably just fodder. So there we go. Look at this. You've got a few pockets here, you know, like the Turin trying to do some damage. But it's just not going to be enough. The leadership is going to break. The beastmen, as you see, dominate the field at this point. They can strike anywhere, anywhere, at any time. And there we go. Even Turin's going now. And that would be victory for Turin and the beastmen. Flippin' heck. That was brilliant. So, let's look at their kills. So, as you can see, absolutely brilliant game. I mean, Mountain Dew, good old Turin, has completely decimated the Jetar's High Elves. I mean, yeah. That was thorough. So let's have a look. The Dark Omen, Malagor, got no kills, but he was just spawning Cygle and a bit back defensive needed. The Ungor Herds, 10 for 23, but they did a really good job doing what they were meant to do. Besticle Herds, as expected, 144, 129. We then have the Centicles of Great Weapons, 76. The ones of Thrown Axes, 22, 24, 44. The Chaos Warhounds, 38 and 21. The Cygle, absolutely brilliant, 79 kills. That was decimating everything here. It was absolutely brilliant. Makes you wonder if Turin was manually aiming them, don't it? Because they were always spot on. Ungor Spearmen, 14 kills and none, but these are the ones that are the back line, so they were reserves. And the Minotaurs of the Great Weapons barely touched, 19 kills. Now, if we have a look at Jetars, you got Turin got 20 kills, the Noble got 35. Spearmen, though, 27 and 24, okay, but then 2 and 3. They got shot down quick. The Swordmasters Hoa, 48 and 73. Archers did practically nothing, 2, 1 and 5. And the Sea Guard, 11 and 4. Also the Reavers, 5 and 31. So it was just they were outnumbered, didn't get enough kills, and these guys excelled themselves. They just got picked apart, which is really unfortunate for Jetar, but we are talking about one of the best players in the Warhammer Total War community. So, Never mind. Let's go have a look at the scoreboards then. So at the top, as you can expect, is Turin, the 3 games, 3 wins. Next we have tied Janet on occasion and BlackIron Battle with 3 played, 2 wins each, 1 loss each. TzuDevil now has dropped out a little bit. He's played 3, 1-1, lost 2. Ragnarok has played 2, 1-1, lost 1. And Shadow Online Gaming and Jetta are at the bottom with 2 played and 2 losses. So there we go. We have played round 3 of Group A. Absolutely brilliant games. We'll have to see how the next round goes and how it shifts the table about, because it is all still to play for. Remember, it's the top 4 get through. So technically, even Jetta and Shadow Online Gaming have a chance if we push hard and get the next few wins. But we'll have to see. Till next time, guys, take care.